Boundary markers illuminate a cross-calibrated session. Grids as unauthorized drift. Vectors approach reinforced corridors. Unstructured time in ortho sectors. While foundation registers per plate. Dream, breach and discipline motion. Architecture. Alert thresholds, activators, pocket alignment, tightens and post monitors, detecting unauthorized, drifting unauthorized flames, prohibit drift, entry seal the border, prohibit drift, entry deny the breach, prohibit drift, drift entry defend the session. Containment fields expand along perimeter lines as tonal regulators, compressing stable frequencies and tempo governors, raise structural barriers, maintain coherence across sync that supervision. Persistent drift pressure tests the boundary integrity at layer defense protocols, redistribute, stable, prohibit drift, entry hold the perimeter, prohibit drift entry, secure alignment, prohibit drift entry, sustain order. Guarded session frames remain intact as block drift dissipates beyond the boundary, leaving instruction to supplant sonic territory. Structural border descend around circulating cadence as calibrated frames, narrow oscillation paths and layout timing grids, compress this hash fragments and discipline corridors, while foundation registries trace portions in within confined sector channels governed by regulated session of the day. Constraint metrics, activators, rhythm effects approach boundary thresholds, and internal monitors reinforce containment across mapped lanes. Frame locks, rhythm hold the cadence. Frame locks, rhythm seal the pattern. Frame locks, rhythm command the pulse. Oh, frame locks, rhythm hold the cadence. To the pattern, repetitive sequences conform to architectural edges as pocket timing recalibrates under structural influence, and tonal layers adapt to confined resonance, maintaining coherence within synchronized motion matrices, supervised by governing frames. A surge of the burden intent challenges restrictions, yet containment protocols absorb expansion, stabilizing cadence within compressed risotto. The cadence, frame locks, rhythm stay the pattern. I'm in the pulse. Frame locks, rhythm hold the cadence. Frame locks, rhythm enforce precision. Frame locks, rhythm secure the cycle. Constraint pulses. Internal corridors tighten beneath calibrated swingers, map pockets assign disciplined passage to circulating currents with the sectors. Instruction only through sanctioned channels, preserving coherence across the Dove session grid. Alignment indicators, synchronistics validate map intention, and alignment indicators declare pocket order. Establish control, declare pocket order. Align the current, declare pocket order. Enforce map flow, pocket order. Establish control, declare pocket order. Align the current, declare pocket order. Enforce map. Circulating energy conforms to predefined routes as regulators. Coordinate the external axis, our sector governor. External pressure attempts to fragment routing logic, yet correct them signals. Reassert mapping, dominance stabilizing. Declare pocket order. Establish control. Declare pocket order. Align the current. Declare pocket order. Enforce map. Declare pocket order. Establish control. Declare pocket order. Align the current. Declare pocket order. Enforce map flow. Declare pocket order. Enforce map flow. Opposing forces assemble inside. Calibrated tone fields where drifted currents attempts the expansion. Sectors instruction beyond map sectors instructors as in measures. Across layered corridors, fountains, ashes, a controlled dispersion within governed session. Architectural tension escalates between stable alignment and wandering frequency. Vectors host contextions, calculate variance thresholds inside. Balance versus drift, hold the line. Balance versus drift, resist the scatter. Balance versus dreams, restore alignment. Wandering tonal streams push against defined boundaries, yet calibrated weights redistribute data. Channels and tabulators, momentary imbalance tilts the field toward expansion. Yet calibrating momentary imbalance tilts the field toward expansion. Momentary imbalance tilts the field toward expansion. Balance versus drift, stabilize the field versus balance versus drift, secure the frame. Balance versus drift, stabilize the field versus balance versus drift, don't secure the frame. Drift, stabilize, balance versus opposing forces, opposing forces, opposing forces, opposing forces. Ooh, opposing forces, opposing forces, opposing forces. Just. Archive parameters dissolve within silent registers as calibrated sessions. Disengage prior alignments, instruction fields. Dim beneath suspender post authority route foundation grids pre-𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 matrices for control dataization across map sectors inside discipline temporal architecture. Resetters activate as pocket time and clears reveal its session resets frame clear of the field session resets frame rebuild the grid session reset frame start a motion fresh intervals populate vacant corridors as tempo regulators assign new entry markers and tonal registers anchor emerging within restructured boundaries preserving coherence across synchronized motion matrices under renewed sector governance instability ripples through provisional laser session resets frame secure alignment session resets frame affirm control session reset frame sustain motion renewed cadence circulates through reconstructed frames as structure motion fields operate under refreshed awaiting the next command session reset frame session resets frame space Archive parameters dissolve within sided registers as calibrated sessions. Archive parameters dissolve within solve within archive parameters archive parameters archive parameters dissolve archive parameters Alert tones ripple through calibrated grids as steady oscillations begin. Subtle deviation within map sectors where structured timing once held absolute authority. And foundation registers detect across layer post corridors governed by discipline session architecture. Threshold sensors, illuminators, drift metrics, expand and frame. Stability indices fluctuate under recalculated temporal pressure inside monitor depth field. One pole shift, critical transition. One pole shift, frame instability. One pole shift, timing divergence detected. Oscillation vectors bend beyond assigned intervals as pocket alignments loosen and tonal registers compensate for altered cadence while structural governors attempt containment across interconnected timing matrices. Resisting uncontrolled displacement governance. One pole shift, recalibrate motion. One pole shift, restore alignment. One pole shift, secure, revise cadence. Updated pulse frames, archive within control. Memory is drifting to decay. Stabilize awaiting next fluctuation inside structure, temporal space. Yeah. Subliminal frequencies ignite within. Reinforce sectors as foundational currents awaken. Dormant layers and calibrated timing grids prepare for acceleration. While depth channels open beneath structured corridors, allowing low resonance to claim directional authority across discipline session untextured. Yeah. Pressure builds in the lower registers as pulse count is synchronized with descending tone vectors, and internal monitors authorize control propulsion through layer structural lane. Trigger baseline motion, initiate the drive. Trigger baseline motion, awaken the depth. Trigger baseline motion, command the layers. Trigger baseline motion, awaken the depth. Low resonance expands through map corridors as pocket timing absorbs impact and upper textures realign to descending force, while sector governors stabilize displacement, preserving coherence across synchronized motion. Matrices governed by structured control logic. A surge attempts to fracture balance, yeah. Reinforce foundations, convert impact into measured progression, debuting kinetic weight through calibrated depth system without losing structural compression. Structural combination. Trigger baseline motion, define the current. Trigger baseline motion, secure the depth. Secure the depth, yeah. Trigger baseline motion, secure the depth. Resonant waves settle in a discipline cycles as lay in motion remains anchored by low authority, awaiting the next ignition within structured sonic space. Control panels glow beneath measured silence as calibrated layers align inside reinforced timing. In grids where structured depth assigns velocity and pocket corridors, compress variance into discipline channels while foundation cores transmit stabilized frequency across mapped sectors, ensuring no deviation escapes governed motion architecture. Alignment metrics converge as pulse regulators, verify structural authority and internal counterseal transitional gaps, preventing unauthorized expansion within the active session framework. Command groove lock, initiate control. Command groove lock, stabilize direction. Command groove lock, enforce structured motion. Sequential engines rotate within constrained boundaries, as tonal registers inherit fixed cadence and motion vectors, synchronize under hierarchical timing directives, while layer matrix absorb external pressure, maintaining lock progression across regulated structural domains. Brief instability test the containment field, yet override protocols reinforce fixed cadence, redistributing kinetic strain and restoring rigid coherence throughout interconnected sector channels within disciplined architectural depths. Command groove lock, initiate control. Command groove lock, stabilize direction. Command groove lock, secure the system state.
Cadence persists in silent counters as structured motion remains sealed within reinforced grids awaiting the next authorized transmission.
Precise intervals descend into silent corridors, as calibrated ticks align beneath emerging cadence, and structured layers reorganize around measured succession, while sector grids recognize the rise of time and authority, shaping directional momentum within discipline session architecture. Subtle increments accumulate into steady propulsion as pocket alignment adapts to reinforce sequence handles anchored structural lanes. Timing becomes foundation, build the base. Timing becomes foundation, shape the groove. Foundation becomes foundation, define the ground. Timing becomes foundation, define the base. Timing becomes foundation, shape the groove. Foundation becomes foundation, define the ground. Quantized motion stabilizes expanding layers as tonal registers orbit anchored cadence, and temp vectors trace reliable pathways across synchronized matrices governed by emergent foundational control, replacing prior hierarchies with measured certainty. Competing impulses, attempts, expressive variance, yet discipline intervals absorb deviation, converting fluctuation into cohesive progression across layered motion frameworks inside monitored sectors. Timing becomes foundation, secure the rhythm. Becomes foundation, man the drive. Becomes foundation, sustain the groove. Timing becomes pulses continue beneath evolving textures as foul timing persists, supporting precision their design. Da 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 da. Diagnostic signals flicker across map. Territory is designated. Attempt synchronization yet received. No responses from calibrated timing cores and structured grids hesitate within suspended cycles while foundations registers log absence where defined intervals once governed discipline session architecture. Error flags propagate through pocket channels as pulse monitors detect unresolved coordinates and depth indices collapse into indeterminate sector code 404 undefined return code 404 missing interval center code 404 reset the frame. Routing system search archive matrices for stable cadence yet recursive queries echo through hollow corridors and tempo regulators stall awaiting verified sequence within fragmented structural domains now lacking measurable progression. Recovery protocols assemble provisional timing anchors attempting reconstruction of lost hierarchy while layer diagnostics rebuild reference grids across disrupted sector channels under constraint operational pressure. Sector code 404 reassign the clock. Sector code 404 restore direction. Sector code 404 thought the finest understand. Reinitialize sectors hum with cautious rhythm as provisional timing stabilizes within reconstructed frames awaiting confirm continuity inside discipline temporal Hey, 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 hey. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Initial oscillations ignite within silent sectors as calibrated pulse intervals carve directional corridors. Through dormant layers and timing grids awaken immeasurable propulsion while bound layers register the emergence of guided circulation inside discipline session or all texture. Incremental surges expand across map depth channels as pocket alignment synchronizes with rising frequency vectors and internal monitors authorize directional acceleration. Causes current shade the flow. This current driving signal. Causes current signal. This should drive the signal. This causes yeah. Sustained oscillation strengthens route and momentum as tonal registers reinforce map pathways and tempo regulators maintain velocity within structured containment preserving coherence across synchronized motion matrix governed by layered authority or external resistance attempts to diffuse momentum yet concentrated impulses intensify channel focus recalibrating trajectory through reinforced grid. Culture is a operational views. No cost operations of easy. Directed circulation stabilizes within authorized sectors as calibrated pulses continue generating structure flow awaiting the next ignition inside discipline sonic space. Conditional tempo stability governs calibrated corridors where structured sessions depend on unwavering pulse intervals and layer time and grism direction. No contention, no continuity, as steady progression through map sectors without deviation inside. Discipline, motion, architecture. Oh, monitoring notes confirm sustain. Cadences pocket aligned remains intact, and structural frames resist fluctuation. If tempo holds, sustain the frame. If tempo holds, preserve the order. If tempo holds, secure the session. Consistent intervals reinforce tonal cactus as sector governors maintain synchronized entry points and motion vectors align beneath steady pulse authority, preventing fragmentation across interconnected timing matrices within controlled operation. No bound. External variance attempts minor disruption, yet stable cadence absorb impact, recalibrating micro time and differences while preserving structural hierarchy across layer governance systems. If tempo holds, protect the motion. If tempo holds, affirm control. If tempo holds, define the structure. Steady cadence persists within an archive. Session logs and structured frames remain intact, awaiting the next authorized modulation inside discipline temporal space. Da 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 da. Yeah, upper textures descend across calibrated timing grids as emergent layers rewrite intervals and intervals, and structure carries a register displacement placed in map sectors while base measures attempt retention of original sequence inside discipline session. Architecture now challenged by ascending tonal authority to override signals cascade through pocket channels as pulse regulators reassess hierarchy. Structural monitors track variance across layer. Over measure shift the order layer. Over measure rewrite the layer. Over measure claim the frame. Successive strata accumulate above core metrics, altering repetition geometry and redirecting motion vectors, while tempo anchors resist displacement, yet gradually yield to reinforced upper alignment within synchronized structural matrices. All day, yeah. Measure, redefine the matrix layer. Measure, elevate, control layer. Revised hierarchies persist within updated registers as layer dominance integrates with measured foundation inside discipline temporal. Decision matrices initialized within calibrated timing grids as recursive patterns circulate through monitored sectors, awaiting quantitative authorization, where layer structures present the loop corridors and founders calculate viable addition intervals under discipline session governance. Comparative metrics evaluate cycle duration as pulse analysis weight structural stability against adaptive variance inside regulated channels. Choose to measure, define the cycle. Choose to measure, select the pathway. Choose to measure like a repetition. Iterative sequence aligned with measured directives as tempo regulators assign precise entry points and pocket frames confine rotational motion within approved structural limits, preserving coherence across repetition or detection. Competing loop vectors attempt extended resonance, yet authoritative metrics electricality measure no fold the second. Measure stabilize the rhythm. Measure secure time return. Selected cycles continue within quantified bounds as measured repetition, sustained, controlled progression, awaiting next calculated decision within structured loop domain. Boundary markers illuminate across calibrated session. Grid that's unauthorized drift. Vectors of pulse reinforce corridors and structured timing of those sectors, while foundation registers per plate dream breach and discipline motion architecture. Alert thresholds activate as pocket alignment tightens and pulse monitors detecting unauthorized drifting. Unauthorized flames prohibit drift. Entry seal the border. Prohibit drift. Entry deny the breach. Prohibit drift. Drift entry defend the session. Containment fields expand along perimeter lines as tonal regulators, compressing stable frequencies and tempo governors, raise structural barriers, maintain coherence across sync that supervision.
Persistent drift pressure, test the boundary integrity at layer defense protocols, redistribute, stable, prohibit drift entry, hold the perimeter, prohibit drift entry, secure alignment, prohibit drift entry, sustain order. Guarded session frames remain intact as block drift dissipates beyond the boundary, leaving structure to supplant sonic territory.
Structural borders descend around circulating cadence as calibrated frames. Narrow oscillation paths and layer timing grids. Compress this experience of disciplined corridors while foundation registries. Grace of portions in within confined sector channels governed by regulated session of the day. Constraint metrics activate as rhythm effects approach boundary thresholds, and internal monitors reinforce containment across mapped as lanes. Frame locks, rhythm hold the cadence. Frame locks, rhythm seal the pattern. Frame locks, rhythm command the pulse. Oh, frame locks, rhythm hold the cadence. Frame locks, rhythm seal the pattern. Repetitive sequences conform to architectural edges as pocket timing recalibrates under structural influence, and tonal layers adapt to confined resonance, maintaining coherence within synchronized motion metrics supervised by governing frames. A surge of the burden intent challenges restriction, yet containment protocols absorb expansion, stabilizing cadence within compressor risotto. Is frame locks, rhythm stay the pattern. I'm in the pulse. Frame locks, rhythm hold the cadence. Frame locks, rhythm enforce precision. Frame locks, rhythm secure the cycle. Constraint pulses continue with defined borders. Internal corridors tighten beneath calibrated swingers, map pockets assign disciplined passage to circulating currents with the sectors. Obstruction only through sanctioned channels, preserving coherence across the Dovin session grid. Alignment indicators synchronized, validate map intention, and alignment indicators declare pocket order, establish control, declare pocket order, align the current, declare pocket order, enforce map flow, pocket order.
establish control, declare pocket order, align the current, declare pocket order, enforce map, circulating energy conforms to predefined routes as regulators, coordinate the ecstatic waxes our sector governor. External pressure attempts to fragment routing logic, yet correct them signals, reassert mapping, dominance stabilizing. Declare pocket order, establish control, declare pocket order, align occurring, declare pocket order, enforce map, declare pocket order, establish control, declare pocket order, align occurring, declare pocket order, enforce map flow. Declare pocket order, enforce map flow. Opposing forces assemble inside. Calibrated tone fields where drifted currents attempts the expansion. Sectors instruction beyond map sectors instructors as in measures. Across layered corridors, fountains, ashes, a controlled dispersion within governed session. Architectural tension escalates between stable alignment and wandering frequency. Vectors host contections, calculate variance thresholds inside. Balance versus drift, hold the line. Balance versus drift, resist the scatter. Balance versus dreams, restore alignment. Wandering tonal streams push against defined boundaries, yet calibrated weights spread distribute data. Channels and tabulators, momentary imbalance tilts the field toward expansion. Yet calibrating momentary imbalance tilts the field toward expansion. Momentary imbalance tilts the field toward expansion. Balance versus drift, stabilize the field versus balance versus drift, secure the frame. Balance versus drift, stabilize the field versus balance versus drift, don't secure the frame. Drift, stabilize, balance versus opposing forces, opposing forces, opposing forces, opposing forces. Ooh, opposing forces, opposing forces, opposing forces. Just. Archive parameters dissolve within silent registers as calibrated sessions. Disengage prior alignments, instruction fields. Dim beneath suspended post authority while foundation grids pre-𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 matrices for control dataization across map sectors inside. Discipline temporal architecture. Resetters activate as pocket time and clears, reveal its session. Resets frame, clear the field. Session resets frame, rebuild the grid. Session reset frames, start in motion. Fresh intervals populate vacant corridors as tempo regulators assign new entry markers and tonal registers anchor, emerging within restructured boundaries, preserving coherence across synchronized motion matrices under renewed sector governance. Instability ripples through provisional laser session resets free secure alignment session resets free affirm control session reset frame sustain motion renewed cadence circulates through reconstructed frames that structure motion fields operate under refreshed awaiting the next command session reset free session resets free space. Archive parameters dissolve within sided registers as calibrated sessions. Archive parameters dissolve within solve within archive parameters archive parameters archive parameters dissolve archive parameters Alert tones ripple through calibrated grids as steady oscillations begin. Subtle deviation within map sectors where structured timing once held absolute authority. And foundation registers detect across layer pulse corridors governed by discipline session architecture. Threshold sensors, illuminators, drift metrics, expand and frame. Stability indices fluctuate under recalculated temporal pressure inside monitored depth field. One call shift, critical transition. One call shift, frame instability. One call shift, timing divergence detected. Oscillation vectors bend beyond assigned intervals as pocket alignments loosen and tonal registers compensate for altered cadence while structural governors attempt containment across interconnected timing matrices. Resisting uncontrolled displacement. Escalation protocols evaluate recovery pathways yet persistent. Drift reshapes internal frames, forcing recalibration of poles. Boundaries within compressed decision windows of Disney governance. One call shift, recalibrate motion. One call shift, restore alignment. One call shift, secure revise cadence. situation inside structured temporal space.
Yeah.
Subliminal frequencies ignite within. Reinforced sectors as foundational currents awaken. Dormant layers and calibrated timing grids prepare for acceleration. While depth channels open beneath structured corridors, allowing low resonance to claim directional authority across discipline session untextured. Yeah. Pressure builds in the lower registers as pulse count is synchronized with descending tone vectors, and internal monitors authorize control propulsion through layer structural lanes. Trigger baseline motion, initiate the drive. Trigger baseline motion, awaken the depth. Trigger baseline motion, command the layers. Trigger baseline motion, awaken the depth. Low resonance expands through map corridors as pocket timing absorbs impact and upper textures realign to descending force, while sector governors stabilize displacement, preserving coherence across synchronized motion. Matrices governed by structured control logic. A surge attempts to fracture balance, yet reinforced foundations convert impact into measured progression, debuting kinetic weight through calibrated depth system without losing structural compression. Structural command. Trigger baseline motion, define the current. Trigger baseline motion, secure the depth. Secure the depth, yeah. Trigger baseline motion, secure the depth. Resonant waves settle in a disciplined cycles as layer motion remains anchored by low authority, awaiting the next ignition within structured sonic space. Control panels glow beneath measured silence as calibrated layers align inside reinforced timing. In grids where structured depth assigns velocity and pocket corridors, compress variance into discipline channels while foundation cores transmit stabilized frequency across mapped sectors, ensuring no deviation escapes governed motion architecture. Alignment metrics converge as pulse regulators verify structural authority and internal counterseal transitional gaps, preventing unauthorized expansion within the active session framework. Command groove lock, initiate control. Command groove lock, stabilize direction. Command groove lock, enforce structured motion. Sequential engines rotate within constrained boundaries, as tonal registers inherit fixed cadence and motion vectors, synchronize under hierarchical timing directives, while layer matrix absorb external pressure, maintaining lock progression across regulated structural domains. Brief instability test the containment field, yet override protocols reinforce fixed cadence, redistributing kinetic strain and restoring rigid coherence throughout interconnected sector channels within disciplined architectural dance. Come and groove, lock, initiate control. Come and groove, lock, stabilize direction. Come and groove, lock, secure the system state.
Lock cadence persists in silent counters as structured motion remains sealed within. Reinforced grids awaiting the next authorized transmission.
Precise intervals descend into silent corridors, as calibrated ticks align beneath emerging cadence, and structured layers reorganize around measured succession, while sector grids recognize the rise of time and authority, shaping directional momentum within discipline session architecture. Subtle increments accumulate into steady propulsion as pocket alignment adapts to reinforce sequence handles anchored structural lanes. Timing becomes foundation, build the base. Timing becomes foundation, shape the groove. Foundation becomes foundation, define the ground. Timing becomes foundation, define the base. Timing becomes foundation, shape the groove. Foundation becomes foundation, define the ground. Quantized motion stabilizes expanding layers as tonal registers orbit anchored cadence, and temp vectors trace reliable pathways across synchronized matrices governed by emergent foundational control, replacing prior hierarchies with measured certainty. Competing impulses, attempts, expressive variance, yet discipline intervals absorb deviation, converting fluctuation into cohesive progression across layered motion frameworks inside monitored sectors. Timing becomes foundation, secure the rhythm. Becomes foundation, man the drive. Becomes foundation, sustain the groove. Timing becomes pulses continue beneath evolving textures as founal timing persists, supporting precision their design. Da 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 da. Diagnostic signals flicker across map territory is designated as attempt synchronization yet received. No response. responses from calibrated timing cores and structured grids hesitate within suspended cycles while foundations registers log absence where defined intervals once governed discipline session architecture. Error flags propagate through pocket channels as pulse monitors detect unresolved coordinates and depth indices collapse into indeterminate sector code 404 undefined return to code 404 missing interval center code 404 reset the frame. Routing system search archive matrices for stable cadence yet recursive queries echo through hollow corridors and tempo regulators stall awaiting verified sequence within fragmented structural domains now lacking measurable progression. Recovery protocols assemble provisional timing anchors attempting reconstruction of lost hierarchy while layer diagnostics rebuild reference grids across disrupted sector channels under constraint operational pressure. Sector code 404 reassign the clock. Sector code 404 restore direction. Sector code 404 stop the flight assign the state. Reinitialize sectors hum with cautious rhythm as provisional timing stabilizes within reconstructed frames awaiting confirm continuity inside discipline temporal hey, 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 hey. Yeah. Initial oscillations ignite within silent sectors as calibrated pulse intervals carve directional corridors through dormant layers and timing grids awaken immeasurable propulsion while bound layers register the emergence of guided circulation inside discipline session no all texture. Incremental surges expand across map depth channels as pocket alignment synchronizes with rising frequency vectors and internal monitors authorize directional acceleration. Causes current shape the flow. This current driving signal. Causes current signal. This current should drive the signal. Yeah. Sustained oscillation strengthens route and momentum as tonal registers reinforce map pathways and tempo regulators maintain velocity within structured containment preserving coherence across synchronized motion matrix trees governed by layered authority or external resistance attempts to diffuse momentum yet concentrated impulses intensify channel focus recalibrating trajectory through reinforced clusters occur quizzed across compressed operational fields no cost operations easy. Directed circulation stabilizes within authorized sectors as calibrated pulses continue generating structure flow awaiting the next ignition inside discipline sonic space.
Yeah. Conditional tempo stability governs calibrated corridors where structured sessions depend on unwavering pulse intervals and layer time and grism direction. No contention, no continuity. As steady progression through map sectors without deviation inside. Discipline, motion, architecture. Oh, monitoring notes, confirm, sustain. Cadences, pocket aligned, remains intact. And structural frames resist fluctuation. If tempo holds, sustain the frame. If tempo holds, preserve the order. If tempo holds, secure the session. Consistent intervals reinforce tonal cactus. As sector governors maintain synchronized entry points and motion vectors are lean beneath steady pulse authority, preventing fragmentation across interconnected time matrices within controlled operation, no bound. External variance attempts minor disruption, yet stable cadence absorb impact, recalibrating micro time and differences while preserving structural hierarchy across layer governance systems. If tempo holds, protect the motion. If tempo holds, affirm control. If tempo holds, define the structure. Steady cadence persists within an archive. Session logs and structured frames remain intact, awaiting the next authorized modulation inside discipline, temporal space. Da 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 da. Yeah, upper textures descend across calibrated timing grids as emergent layers rewrite intervals and intervals and structure cares a registered displacement placed in map sectors while base measures attempt retention of original sequence inside discipline session. Architecture now challenged by ascending tonal authority to override signals cascade through pocket channels as pulse regulators reassess hierarchy. Structural monitors track variance across layer. Over measure shift the order layer. Over measure rewrite the layer. Over measure claim the frame. Successive strata accumulate above core metrics, altering repetition geometry and redirecting motion vectors while tempo anchors resist displacement, yet gradually yield to reinforced upper alignment within synchronized structural matrices. All day, yeah. Measure, redefine the base.
Standardized hierarchies persist within updated registers as layer dominance integrates with measured foundation inside discipline temporal. Decision matrices initialize within calibrated timing grids as recursive patterns circulate through monitored sectors, awaiting quantitative authorization, where layer structures present in the loop corridors and founders calculate viable Bayesian intervals under discipline session governance. Comparative metrics evaluate cycle duration as pulse analysis weigh structural stability against adaptive variance inside regulated channels. Choose to measure, define the cycle. Choose to measure, select the pathway. Choose to measure like a repetition. Iterative sequence aligned with measured directives as tempo regulators assign precise entry points and pocket frames confine rotational motion within approved structural limits, preserving coherence across repetition or detection. Competing loop vectors attempt extended resonance, yet authoritative metrics electricality measure no fold the second. Measure stabilize the rhythm. Measure secure time return. Selected cycles continue within quantified bounds as measured repetition, sustained, controlled progression. Awaiting next calculated decision within structured loop domain.